Hey E.T., grab another drink. It's your birthday, man. All right, I think you've had too much. Hi guys, Geeter64 here, and today we're talking about E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. That's right, it's the 40th anniversary of this movie. They had an IMAX release, which I unfortunately was unable to see, but we are getting a new physical release of E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial with some additional bonus sets, some cool box sets that are really cool to celebrate the 40th anniversary of this great movie. I really love E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. As a matter of fact, I keep a little action figure right here by the camera. Every single time I film, I've got this little ET up here looking at me. It is a movie that I really enjoy, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the sets that I already own from previous releases. We'll be talking about the actual sets that are coming out within the next couple weeks. That's right, they have staggered releases for some of these box sets. I found that to be interesting, but we're going to talk about all of your options that are available in regards to the packaging. We'll also take a look at which version of the movie is they're going to be having on here, because as a lot of you know, if you're ET fans, there was a special edition. So the first set I want to share with you guys that I have is the VHS. That's right, this was the 20th anniversary VHS. I do have the original VHS. So the original VHS was a really interesting box because it was green. Yeah, I had that green flap. I'll show a picture of it here so you guys can take a look at it. I cannot find my copy of this, but that was the VHS that I had growing up. Now, when this one came out, the 20th anniversary, I was excited because it had new scenes and it also had the digital updates to the movie. Yeah, and it was interesting to watch. Okay, I'm not going to say that it was a useless, pointless upgrade, but again, we'll get more into that here shortly. But this was the original clamshell, and what's really cool about this is on the inside, I still have the book, the little notepad here. That's really awesome. So that's right, I still keep my VHSs. I don't have a place to display them at the moment, but I do have my old VHSs. And then I've also got the DVD that's released a couple years later. This is marked 2005, so it's a couple years after that release because the VHS released in 2002. This also just has a special edition of the movie. So the original theatrical version is not included in either one of these sets. So there for a little while, you only had the special editions. The original theatrical version wasn't even an option. And I've also got a steelbook. Yeah, crazy. I own a steelbook.
That's shocking.
Obviously, I collect a lot of steelbooks. So this one was a Target exclusive that was released in 2012, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the 30th anniversary release, and this is the Blu-ray. Now, they also have a 4K release that they use this same exact box set. This is the Blu-ray release, so that is really cool. The back is really awesome as well. And this just has the theatrical version, so that's cool. And then obviously I had to upgrade to the 4K because, again, this is one of my favorite ones, and you can see this is a lenticular box, really awesome. If you look on the inside box here, so the standard 4K release, it has a really awesome booklet, which has some really cool stuff in it. I'm not gonna lie. As far as booklets go for physical media release, this is really high quality. I was surprised by this. And it also had a soundtrack that it came with 8 pieces of music on it. So that was really awesome from John Williams. Great stuff. Here on the back of the box, that's what it looks like. So yeah, this was a really great set too. So obviously the release that's a part of the upcoming physical release is the same release that was part of the IMAX release. The IMAX release was on August 12th. So this first release is coming out on October 18th. Now, there's a couple other releases that are coming out a few weeks afterward, which is kind of different. It is kind of interesting that they went with that. But let's go ahead and look at the Steelbook that'll be coming out. So this is the Steelbook, and I actually really like this. This is a Target exclusive. I like the orange. It definitely feels very 80s when I look at it. It's actually kind of funny because it reminds me of McDonald's from the 80s, which kind of then makes me think about Mac and Me, the ripoff of E.T. with them dancing in McDonald's.
When you buy a McDonald's Happy Meal featuring E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial on each box.
But let's not talk about Mac and Me. Let's talk about the OG E.T. here. Yeah, I really like the back of the box too. I like the front and the back. It seems very basic, but I like the colors. It definitely has that retro feel. I like it. I even like the interior, what they went with for the graphics there. So yeah, I think this is really solid. This is retailing for $25. Now, I wanted to pre-order this. I missed the window on it. It was a very small window apparently to pre-order it because they're completely out as of filming this video. So I don't know if this is going to make it into the stores because, again, Target had all the Targets I've been to have shrank down their physical media sections immensely. Like, it's probably less than a quarter of what it was last year, and even last year it really wasn't all that much. So even with it being a Target exclusive, I don't know if they're going to make it to the actual stores. Maybe on release day somebody may get lucky and find it. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of going to be my approach to it because this is actually the one that I want out of all the releases, I think. But yeah, I don't know if you haven't pre-ordered it, I don't know if we're going to be able to track this one down. And this is just the standard 4K box. If you just want the 4K box, it's retailing for $20. Pretty good, but as I said, you could get 4K right now if you wanted to. So yeah, this is just the basic box. If you're interested in that, $20, very reasonably priced. Walmart actually has the basic box set, and it comes with a bendy fig. So, I guess, if you want to go that route, you can. I do think that the actual, I was very confused when I looked at this because it says includes movie, all new bonus plus bendy figs figurine. So I was trying to figure out what the all new bonus was, right? I'm assuming that means all new bonus features. Regardless, that's not a Walmart exclusive. The all new bonus features are on any of the releases of E.T. So I did think that was kind of weird that they actually put that in here. But regardless, really all you're getting with this Walmart is this bendy fig. I mean, I've already got my E.T. figure. I showed you guys at the front, right? He even comes with little Reese's Pieces. All of those releases are coming out October 18th. This one is coming out November 1st. This is an Amazon exclusive release, and it comes with quite a few things. A lunchbox, a thermos. I do like the graphics on both of these. Obviously, that's kind of my colors. I really like yellow and blue, as that's colors of the channel and my couch back there. So I do think this is kind of cool. It also comes with a booklet as well. I am curious if this reprints some of the stuff from this 4K release booklet that I already have. Now, flipping through the booklet in this set and just comparing it to what they have here, I don't see those pages in this booklet. So, actually I do. Here it is. That's, as of filming this, I just noticed this. So this booklet is a reprint of this booklet that came with this 4K set. Whoa, almost lost the 4K there. So that 4K is just a reprint of the booklet that was in this set. So if you already have this set, you've already got this booklet. And it's limited to 5,550 copies according to the Certificate of Authenticity, which, makes everything better. Much better! I do like the way this is packaged. I like the art for this. However, the real problem I have here is that this thing is retailing for $65, right? So basically you're paying $45 for a lunchbox, a thermos, and a booklet that's a reprint of a booklet that you may already have. So that's really overpriced, I think. I think if this is retailing more for $50 or $45, probably about $50, I would say. I feel like that's a little bit more reasonable, but because you can get the basic 4K for $20 again, so at $65, you're paying the $45 for a lunchbox and a thermos, and it just doesn't seem like a great deal to me. Even though I like the art that they chose, and I like the idea of them having multiple physical media release, because some people may not really care about that. This is the one they want. So, I mean, I don't think this is a bad set. I just think it's overpriced. Or if this set actually included the Steelbook exclusive as part of the set, that could be a justification for the $65. Or if they had a Steelbook movie or some exclusive box art for this release on the actual 4K box, maybe that would help as well. But it's just the basic 4K art. So yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of this box set, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like tweaking it a little bit would have improved it. Now, there is one other box set that I do want to talk about, and that is the Zavi exclusive. This is through the website. If you are a physical media collector, you probably have heard about them. They release a lot of exclusives and stuff like that, and they have their own exclusive box set that takes from some of the other exclusives that are out there. And basically, it takes the Amazon exclusive box set and adds some additional things. So obviously, it has the lunchbox and the thermos, the slipcase, and the Steelbook. Now, this is what I mentioned before. This has the Target exclusive Steelbook as part of its release. So that, I think, improves it a lot. It also has a little mini poster, some art cards, bookmarks, another booklet. I'm pretty sure that's the same booklet. There's a couple other little things with it, little knickknacks and stuff. But it retails for $82, so it's even higher priced. So, I mean, I'm a big ET fan. Obviously, I've bought the I've bought the set on almost every new format here. I literally have the VHS, the 4K, the Blu-ray, the DVD. So yeah, obviously I'm the type of person that will buy the same movie over and over again if they like it. But, you know, and I'm not opposed to buying box sets, but I do think these are kind of higher priced. Now, the Zavi box set is limited to 2,000 copies. So, I mean, if you are kind of a collector and you want in like the limited edition aspect, something that appeals to you, this one is limited to 2,000 copies, whereas the Amazon exclusive is limited to 5,550 copies. But the thing with the Zavi release is it doesn't release until November 28th. At least that's what's listed currently on their website. They do have pre-orders up. They also have pre-orders for the Amazon exclusive as well, if you want to pre-order through there. Again, the only thing that's sold out pre-order wise is the Target exclusive Steelbook as of filming this video. So maybe we can find it in stores, or maybe they'll list some up on the website after it comes out. But I'm doubting it. I'm doubting it at this point. If I'm able to track down one of these Steelbooks for this E.T. 40th anniversary set, I will be purchasing it, and you will see it on a future collection update video. So stay tuned to the collection videos, because I always pick up some random stuff. So as I said before, I want to talk about the specialized editions of this movie. Most people are familiar with this, but with the 20th anniversary, when this VHS came out, this was Steven Spielberg going back and tinkering with the movie, taking a page from George Lucas's book. Quite a few added bits in here, some added scenes. They also went in and digitally removed the guns and gave them flashlights, which is one of the changes I thought was really weird. And they added digital effects to overlay on E.T.'s face. So they basically kind of negated the whole puppetry aspect of it. So there's lots of changes in this. Some I agree with, some I don't. It's just like the George Lucas's special edition releases. I don't have a problem with people going back and tinkering with their movies and improving or adding in things that they wanted to do initially, but they couldn't do because of, you know, time constraints, budget constraints, technological constraints, whatever constraints they found themselves in. But I do have a problem with them trying to pretend like the theatrical version didn't exist, or making the theatrical version unavailable. I felt like you should have both versions of the movie, so that way no matter what, you have both those options. Now, there was a release that included the theatrical version and the special edition version, but since that release, the 4K set, as well as this Blu-ray set had the theatrical versions of the movie. With this 4K set, I do think it would have been interesting if they just went ahead and included both versions of the movie. From what I can tell and what I've read so far, that doesn't seem to be the case. They're just going with the theatrical version. This is the same version that they released in IMAX, from my understanding. But again, I wasn't able to see the IMAX version. I really would have liked to see it in IMAX. They also released Jaws as part of that release, but I do have a 120-inch screen down here in the cave. So I recently watched Jaws, and man, it looks so good. The 4K for Jaws is one of the best 4Ks I've ever seen. So I am looking forward to picking up this one just for the new box set. But as far as everything I can tell, I think this is the same exact release as the 4K that already came out. But I could be wrong. I'm just basing this on the information I've reading online. I won't really know until I pick it up, I think, and take a look for it myself. But which version of the movie do you guys prefer? Like, did you prefer the original theatrical version of E.T. Or the special edition version, or you like me where you kind of like certain aspects of it? I think you should have both options available, personally. I mean, there was work obviously put into doing the special edition, and it is an interesting way in a different way to watch the movie. Yeah, I don't know. If I could only pick one, I would probably go with the theatrical version. Typically, the theatrical version is going to be the best version, the going in and tinkering it, I don't know. But what do you guys think? Which version do you guys prefer? And which of these box sets are you guys going to try and track down? Which ones or have you already pre-ordered one? I'd be curious to know if anybody's pre-ordered that Steelbook before it was sold out. That'd be interesting. This is my first physical media video since I've been back. I got lots of videos down the pipe, lots of physical media videos planned, all kinds of stuff planned for the channel. I'm ramping up videos until the end of the year. So I just want to thank everybody for sticking around on this video, and thank all of my subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geek64, and I'll always tell you the truth.